what? At least it got the good parts and stuff like that too. I thought it was
Right.
fucking up. At least it got the good part. So
Facts.
I'll just after this live, I'm gonna edit it. I'll drop the full version later on this week and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, let's see who's still gonna come in and shit like that. Everyone's gonna be like, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" Like, well,
It
don't
was
worry about what
YouTube.
happened here. What?
It's YouTube. What else is new? Sam has always been here. He's the loyal, definitely loyal. And Q. Ray, I don't see Ray Sean yet. Ray Sean there. Ray Sean is usually in here too.
Yeah, they'll eventually come back and shit.
They're already here.
See, see six people. See six people now watching this shit.
It's YouTube. YouTube having issues with they shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just get it while the
Salute,
iron.
salute, Unc. He said Kanye is all right. Oh my god.
What?
Uncle, we was just talking about you.
Let's just get it while the iron is still hot. So, what up, YouTube? How's y'all doing? Well, we in StreamYard. YouTube decided to do some voodoo shit because apparently we said some shit about Trump and hardcore.
I told y'all. I said watch what happens, yo. I said don't mention Trump, yo. That's what's gonna happen.
Shit. Iran, I guess. So, in case you guys were living under a rock, we were talking about Redman's What the Album, and it's supposed to be a re-review, but I'm gonna pierce all this shit together, and then drop the full version and stuff like that later on this week and stuff like that too. But
He's acting up again.
I don't know if it's the
I
Wi-Fi on
guess
YouTube at this point.
you know what? Let's just shout out to everybody and stuff like that. I'll pierce all this bullshit together. Fuck it. All right. So the last thing we left off on was Funky Uncles,
Yeah.
and then we had a conversation about fucking Smurfettes and shit like that too. Um. So now we're gonna
Hammer.
get into MC Hammer, and now we're gonna get into
You ain't no
Redman meets
MC.
Redman meets Reggie Noble and shit. Um. This is the Redman solo production right here and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Where he's rapping alongside Redman's rapping alongside his government name Reggie Nobles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Very dope song and stuff like that. Another one of my favorites off this album. Love the beat to it and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So
I love the way that he plays off of his alter ego. Like he did that very well where it's like the back and forth, with Reggie and Redman, and you can clearly like for him to like make a distinct difference with the characters, and lyrically they both were on point. The ad libbing and I could definitely see a video for this. He should have did a video for this also. You know what I'm
definitely,
saying? Like during like the nighttime in the city, and like he like just though he was animated, but it's like I could see a video played out with him on one side and then Redman on the other, and they going back and forth. But this was a creative track. It was definitely a banger. Love the beat for this. And that's why Redman is like one of the best. Like he can have an alter ego with Redman and then Reggie Noble, and then you see the difference with both of them. So similar to like what Nas did with like the nasty
Yeah,
Nas.
I was just about to say that. Yep.
That was
versus
brilliant for Nas to do that.
versus Nasir.
Like and he killed off his alter egos on that song.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Killing off the nasty Nas and killing off the Escobar era. And now we have Nasir Jones, and that was brilliant of Nas to do that. But Redman did it before Nas, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Redman did it first.
Redman got to be commended for that.
And everybody else that did similar tracks like this was just copying off Redman. Because
Right.
you had Jeezy with Little Buddy,
Mhm.
which was Young Jeezy's voice, or Helium, which was fucking hilarious.
That's why I never liked him. I don't like the sound of his voice.
And his ad libs are fucking annoying too. Yeah, do something, Atlanta. I don't care. But yeah, shit. And then you had DMX with Damien.
Yeah,
Classic track.
that was good too. Yeah,
Yup.
that was good too. Slick Rick and Ricky D. Yeah,
Yup. Slick Rick and Ricky D. Yup.
he
And
said
let's not
Drake the Iceman was copying off of that. Drake did that.
Who gives a shit
hey,
about Drake?
why do we have to mention Drake and
I didn't
everything
know.
else?
Yeah, man.
I'm reading the chat. I didn't know Drake did that.
I was gonna mention Cool Keith, man. Come on,
Right.
man. Fuck Drake, man. I'm tired of hearing that Drake.
Iceman ain't out yet. So how did he? Is that like an early? Huh?
This nigga's heard the exclusive version for every.
I didn't hear it, so I didn't know he was doing that.
This nigga heard the deluxe edition before it came out. Let me stop. All right. Now, my favorite track on the album. Mic check. I can get smooth to any groove, relax the tongue, man. Come on. Tonight's the night. To me, his best song on this album and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of went back and forth between this and another song, but this is a song I bumped to the most when it comes. And this is probably the most underrated single he came out with on the album. Because everyone wants to talk about Time for Some Action, and then sometimes they
forget about this one. Like,
forget about it, yes. And everything like that too. Like the way he flipped the Isaac Hayes sample, then threw in that All Night Long. And mind you, he's used that Mary Jane Girl sample 3 times.
Right.
Yeah. How to Roll a Blunt, this one, and Can't Wait. And stuff like that.
It's like Pete Rock using the Bismarck E joint all the time, yo.
He do use that same Bismarck E joint. Man. But I love Pete Rock. But yeah,
if it works, do it.
Yo.
Nah, like one of my favorite lines on here where he was like,
exactly. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the thing. But
yeah. Hold on, where's the shit?
Yeah, it's like when he started off and he rapping on Smooth, and Hurricane G was like, "Nah, Redman, what the fuck, yo? Get off that punk smooth shit."
Yo, Redman, yo, get the fuck off
Put on that rough
smooth
shit. You know,
shit.
and then turntable and shit. And then the way how Redman just started there, like, mic check. I walk around the streets with the black tech by the waist. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm Come on, man. Kill that shit.
I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum.
Triple bang bang, yo Buster Sling is my name. It's the Redman on the fuck train.
Psych your motherfucking right. The night to do what I want to do it like dynamite. Come on, man. Classic.
My favorite line. Cool romantic, more slicker than my man Rick. You better check the yellow pages under smooth shit, because it ain't down with the
bullshit.
Niggas fucked up, but let me make an album. How come? Fucking down, man.
Classic. Let's go.
Classic. He put this on at any party. You put this on at any party, any club, get it lit.
Don't make the speakers pop.
Then don't even get me started on the remix. Who wants to have a motherfucking orgy?
I didn't like the remix. You don't need a remix for this song. You don't need a remix for this.
You know what? That remix was John Blaze. That remix was John Blaze. Man, come on.
The way he ended, I didn't like the remix for that. You can't have this going. You don't need no remix for that.
The Fat Jam performance
of that remix. Between my lap, cooling, rolling down the highway. One sister post because it's Friday.
This is a joint playing on Friday night. This is a joint playing on Friday night.
We can do that, Black, to get the Bozak Jack. Remember, I do the type of evil like men do, like cursing out the window at a bitch in the front too.
Turn the volume up or not.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
But make your speakers pop.
Oh, and then he sampled that again for Muddy Waters too.
Yes, yeah.
Legendary.
Oh my god! Yo, hold on. I need a minute. Give me a second.
Like my man's just catching the Holy Ghost over here.
Right.
No, let me tell you something. When I was getting into Redman, I was bumping that shit. Now I'm fucking stopped. I'll tell you that shit.
Yes. This might be a signature song now. This might be a signature song.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But it sucks because he never really performed this song a lot back in the day. I can't really find a lot of vintage. And one thing about me, I'm gonna be real with you.
My bad, Reg.
Are you good? One thing about me, I like to look up vintage performances when the artist performed a song on the album around the time the album came out. I don't know what it is about me. That's just how I am. But anytime I try to look up a performance of Tonight's the Night, it's always a recent performance. And I know he performed that shit at some show. I know he got to perform that shit.
He did it last year at Rock the Bells.
He did it on Soul Train.
He performed the Rock the
Bells. You know how
Bells.
they do like 2 songs and shit?
I could have sworn he just did Time for Some Action. I didn't know he did Tonight's the Night too.
Wait, did he?
He just did Time for Some Action, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was when Don Cornelius was bugging on that interview and shit.
Yeah, Red Miller.
At that time, Don was like, "Yeah, this is my last season on Soul Train."
All right, bye, old man.
Right.
Once Don saying some shit like bugging and yo, I was like, "Yeah, Don."
Yeah, that's the one. That's the performance he had, like the napkin in his nose. Yeah, Don was pissed off. He was like, "I don't like this hip hop shit. I'm
Yo, it was my freshman. It's funny you should say that because like I never forget, it was my freshman year in college, right? And this is back when people were still wearing Fat Farm in 05.
Right.
I got it off the clearance section anyway. But like I had my Fat Farm hoodie, and then someone told me like, "Yo, just put tissue in your nose like Redman and go to class like that all day." And I did that shit. I pissed off so many fucking white people because they didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
And they thought it was a gimmick, but he had bad allergies though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why he did that.
This white bro, she was like, "Why you got that in your nose?" And I was like, "Yo, you never heard of Redman, motherfucker? Get your stinking ass out my face."
Stopped doing it after a while though.
Even Biggie was doing that shit too.
Yeah.
I might do that for Halloween next year, yo.
That's crazy.
I might do that shit for Halloween next year. I don't know.
I was thinking about that.
This is a classic record, yo. Like you put this on at any party or barbecue, it's definitely gonna get it lit.
Yeah,
this is become a signature song now.
Definitely. But yeah, man, the remix. I love the remix too. I ain't gonna fuck. I don't love it as much as the OG. I don't love it as much.
I don't think he needed a remix of that. I mean, it's okay. I just felt like a classic song like this, you don't need a remix because you got to be able to top the original version.
The remix went left. Like you started, who would have a motherfucking OG?
I love that. I love that shit.
That shit was left field.
He have other good remixes, but I didn't feel like he needed a remix.
Oh, we about to talk about his best remix next song and shit. We about to talk about one of his best.
Yeah.
Blow Your Mind remix. Let's go, baby. Come on. Yeah. Let me Ant mentioned that Yo MTV Raps performance and shit.
Yeah.
Iconic. Top 5 Yo MTV Raps performance ever.
DJ Twins was right there with him too.
Yes, sir. Yes. I actually like this remix more than the OG, to keep it a buck with you. The way how they flipped that Zapp and Rogers sample. And again, they loved a lot of West Coast cats use that sample too and shit like that. And I think if I'm not didn't they use that for crossover too? Well, I could be wrong. That same sample.
I don't know. On the Chronic 2000?
I could be wrong though. No, I mean like on the Business Never Personal joint, the crossover. I know they use a Zapp sample. I forgot what Zapp sample they use on that.
Nah, that was a different sample. That was a different sample.
That was a different one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the remix is dope. I like the remix. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like he's had other great remixes. I love this remix, and the remix of Rockefeller was dope. He has a couple of remixes for I Can't Wait, for the Can't Wait joint that was fire. But I do like this remix. I like this remix. I don't feel like he needed a remix of Tonight's the Night. But we were in the remix era, so everything was getting remixed. But
everybody had a remix.
Yeah, and he put it on the album. You have to go get the single.
Yeah, me and Reg was talking about that earlier, like with the brand Nubian Punks Jump Up to Get Beat Down remix.
You got to get the single for that because that's not on the album.
Yeah,
right.
I think they might have put it on the re-release, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think
I
so.
don't think they did.
I
They
think.
might have put on a re-release for that. I never bought the album for that one.
Mm.
Mm. But yeah, man. So after that, we're gonna get into I'm Bad and stuff like that. This one was okay. It was pretty straight and everything like that. Too, you know what I'm saying? This is actually Redman's favorite song on the album, believe it or not. You know
Wow.
what I'm
Really?
saying?
This joint.
Yeah,
Wow.
this joint, which is crazy because
Okay.
this is like one of my not least favorite, but one of my ones
Right.
I don't really listen to as much. You know what I'm saying? When I
It's
bump this up,
dope. Nice beat. It has a grindy sound to it. You know.
definitely. Oof,
Yes, great song. Definitely.
definitely. Now we're gonna get into the Cess one skit. This time it's a policeman shouting at Redman and his friends for smoking weed, which leads into you know what? I'm gonna say my thoughts on that song. I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all say about the skit because
What
this is another one.
was this like a real like them getting stopped by the cops? It sound real.
It do sound kind of real, but it's actually fake. It's fake.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I'm like, when would they have the time to actually record it if they getting stopped by the cops at that point? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, is it real? Is it fake? But
In case you get beat by the police and shit.
right, exactly. At that point, after Rodney King, you never know.
You never
Yeah.
know.
That's why you have to start recording damn cops and what they do.
Yep.
You know, let me see your ID.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright.
And what you think about the skit? You got any thoughts on it?
I thought it was real, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it was real. It sounds real.
Like when I first heard it, I'm like, did they just put this on the album? Is this really happening in real
Right.
time? Like
That's what I'm thinking.
for real.
Shit. Now, if Tonight's the Night is my favorite song, then this might be my second favorite one. And the one that really made me a fan of Redman, How to Roll a Blunt. Dun, 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 dun. Insert rapper who used
We use the same sample.
Yep.
That's
rising
everybody.
to the top between 90. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mhm.
So this one was actually this one was produced by Pete Rock and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which was kind of very, very, very. It don't even sound like the traditional Pete Rock beat.
Right.
If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you know
Yeah.
Pete Rock has some signature horns that
Mhm.
every time I think of like straighten it out for making a soul brother, those horns and stuff,
Right.
the bass lines. This sounds more Eric Sermon than Pete Rock, but I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, this song is about cocaine. Well, let me stop. Okay, it's actually about rolling a blunts and stuff like that. I mean, I wonder why I love this song so much, but I love the lines where he says, "Check out the new type of gimmick, which is splendid. Since you're down with other shit, let's see if you're down with this. It's about strictly trying to roll a blunt. When you get the hang of it, you're carrying more blunts than Archie Bunk." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the family reference right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Talking about Philly blunts and stuff like that too. Shout out to the Philly blunts and stuff like that. And then the
Right.
chorus is a hotter roll the blunt. It's hotter
That's
roll
how
the
we
blunt. It's
love
been
you.
Yo, and, and cats was really walking around wearing Philly Blunts t-shirts back in the day too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's vintage now. You look
Yeah.
if you find a Philly Blunt t-shirt, that's a vintage item now.
Yep.
for real, for real.
You know
But
what I
yeah,
mean?
this is definitely a classic and shit.
Cats
Yeah.
that didn't even smoke was wearing those shits.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, this is an iconic song because it's actually teaching you how to roll a blunt if you never rolled one before.
Yep.
And the movie Kids, we got to go back to Kids. There's a part
Yep.
in that movie where they all in the park and they teaching you how to split the blunt open and fill the blunt up with
Yep.
weed. You know what I'm saying? And they lighting it and they smoking it, and that's why that Kids movie was such an iconic movie.
Yeah.
I'm saying for teenagers at that point in the 90s, and this was a great
Then
song.
they beat up that kid with the
Yeah, they beat up the
skateboard.
kid with the skateboard. Yeah, that was a classic track. Pete Rock had the horn still in the track. The beat was fire. I love the lines of Redman says, and if you're gonna lick it, don't drown it with your spit. Shit, I don't know what dick or last pussy you licked quick. And that was another thing. You passing around blunts. You passing
Yeah,
around
you
blunts. You
don't
don't
know
know
where these people
what
been.
kind of cold or diseases these niggas got. You know what I'm saying? You
Exactly.
end up catching it, and then you fucked up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, iconic song. He should have did a video for this too.
Yep. Yeah, classic Pete Rock, and this was early '90s Pete Rock too.
Yeah. Yes. 92, Mac and the Soul Brother.
Yeah,
Classic album that came out that
fresh
year.
off BLS with Marley Marl.
Yeah. Before Feature Flavors.
Yep. Classic track, yo. One of my favorites.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Pete Rock, man. Shout out to Pete
Yes.
Rock.
My favorite producer all time.
Yes, I'm not mad at that. I'm not.
Fact.
All right. Now I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna talk about a Superman Lover interview and Day of the Superman Lover together and stuff like that too, because I feel like it just it just screams that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the Day of the Superman Lover. This is the first of the classic series between the Superman Lover, another one of his many alter egos. That's like the third alter ego on this album. Shit. Okay.
Yo, he
Yeah.
can do movies off of all three of these
He could.
alter
Hardest-
egos, man.
He's supposed to be
Hardest
doing a
worker
movie
rap-
for this. They said.
Huh?
He's supposed to be
He
doing
was
a
saying that
movie for this.
He's been saying that for years.
Oh my god, that shit would be fucking hilarious. Yo.
For real. All right, but yeah, this one was actually Superman Love was the first one, and it definitely out of all the Superman lovers, it took great advantage of the legendary Johnny Guitar Watson.
Yes.
Tell me the Superman lover. Dun dun dun. Let me tell you something. That's like my theme song right there, B. Let me tell you.
That's why you got the daddy chain, right?
Chill. There's only one. But yeah, this is actually one of my favorite songs he's ever done. But to me, Superman Lover 2 was his best. Not only was the best Superman Lover, but my favorite Redman song he's ever done.
Yeah.
Often. Again, Try's favorite album, There's a Dark Side and
There you
shit.
go. But I do like I like part 2 on There's a Dark Side though. Part
Yeah,
2 was
of course. Yeah.
They sampled the live version of BBD when you smile.
Yeah. Yes, the Ricky Bell ad libs on that song.
Yo.
Yeah. You know, that's one of my very few. I have favorite songs on there. I just don't like the whole album, but I do have songs that I like on that album.
Why you didn't like the album?
Bro, it's depressing because it's like he lost a friend at that point. He don't even like the album. He said it in interviews.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The production, it wasn't all Eric Sermon, it was mostly Redman. And I love Redman as a producer. I just don't feel like Eric Sermon gave him his best stuff on this album, on Muddy Waters, Doc's the Name, 2000, Severely Slept On. Even Malpractice was fire. People sleep on that one. You know what I'm saying? Eric Sermon did all the production on Malpractice, and people shit on that album. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what?
Like, huh?
I was gonna say I used to shit on that album, but I re-listened to it when we did that review. It's not as bad. Right. I would take that over Reggie. To be real with you,
exactly, easily. If you love,
I'll take anything over Reggie.
Malpractice is a sequel to Doc's Name because he had the same characters on both albums, the same type of skits, and people shit on that album. I'm like, bro, this album's fire.
He even had Gordon Ramsay on the skit. Nah. Close to Malpractice.
You know what I mean? But it's not like the energy level to me wasn't there on there. When you listen to this album, his energy was at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear that on there. It was like more melodic. It was more subdued or whatever. And people say for smokers, I'm like, well, that's cool. But the Chronic was for smokers too. And that was a great album. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you need to be a smoker to listen to there. I just felt like the energy level wasn't there. You know what I mean?
I smoked a Bizarre Ride to the Far Side. This shit.
Exactly. People smoked the different albums. Jimi Hendrix, they smoked his shit. Cypress Hill. They never his energy, the energy level for Cypress Hill was always there. They never had an album where I'm like, oh, their energy is not there.
I smoked the Puffs No Way Out at one point.
Alrighty then.
Let me stop.
But I mean, for the storytelling was great. Like I loved again the sequencing for this album was great, where you had like the interview and the girl action, Redman questions, and then She starts getting real sexual with it, and going into the this song, and it was the sample from the Johnny Guitar Watson track was fire. I loved it. It was melodic. I love the beat. You have like Redman is like hooking up with a chick that had like a missing cat, and I just like the storytelling, and that's for like all of the whole series, like for 2, 3, 4, like all of them. Even he did a video for the last part of the story from Muddy Waters too. You know what I'm saying? And people been wanting like a movie out of the Superman level series for years. I think he should still do it because he has enough. He has enough to do like a full movie. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is like the beginning. This is like one of my favorite ones from the series, and it's a classic storytelling track.
Yeah. And Redman never gets brought up when we talking about like great storytellers ever.
Right.
Nah.
Cause you know how
He
all
can
these
do it.
idiots be making the list and shit.
He can do it. He doesn't do it often, but he can do it.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Excuse me. All right, and then finally we got the last track, Encore, which is an interlude that samples Parliament's theme from the Black Hole and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which also was used on Blow Your Mind and stuff. So that's a different Parliament theme. I don't hear a lot of people sample, but hey, fuck it. Um, Definitely nice when they end off the album. Kind of makes you want more. No pun intended and shit.
Right. For 21 tracks, it's like this would have been a double album back then. You know what I'm saying? And he was known for doing 21 track albums. You know what I'm saying? He easily could have dropped a double album if he wanted to.
Right.
Much.
I love the encore track, the P Funk beat. He had like the Ice Cube. Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfuckers. That part that was also used by the Gravediggers for their first album on their outro for 6 Feet Deep. And yeah, just a great way to end off the album.
Classic.
Definitely.
And like you said, Ice Cube even got a shout out too.
Right.
Facts.
It's crazy how they never worked together either.
They were on the No Pressure album.
Oh yeah, the Eric Sermon album.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
All right. So overall, this is actually a very classic album and everything like that. So I feel like it aged great and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yup. Definitely a 5 mic album. Because I think
Definitely is
at
a
the
5 mic
time,
album.
the Source gave it like 3.5. I think,
They got it wrong. Source got it wrong.
like they always do.
Yeah.
But
That's why I never went by what they would like their reviews. Because I'm like, if I like the album, I'm buying it. I don't care what they rank it.
yeah, just like Dragon's album.
Right. A lot of people love that album.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That was actually not a bad album. It was alright.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, the production, which I feel like definitely definitely showed Eric's influence with P Funk samples, and there's other samples that was popular at the time too, like James Brown. A lot of James Brown samples was used here, and also some of the ingenious ways that they were using samples like that Michael Jackson Thriller for that
Right.
interlude and stuff like that. I feel like that was
got it. Okay. 4.5.
yeah 4.5.
Got
I
it
thought
wrong.
that.
They still got it wrong.
Hey, at least it's still classic. 4.5 is still classic rating and shit.
4.5. I would give
Gangstar
them
Moment of Truth. What they give Gangstar Moment of Truth?
They give that 3.5.
See?
Yeah,
They got it wrong.
Elliot Wilson. Yeah, that was who.
See?
Yeah.
Dude, I think that got 3.5 or 4 mics, one of them mics. But this is a 5 mic masterpiece, right? This is a 5 mic classic. I don't give a fuck with all.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Eric Sermon production, the album sequencing, because that's also lost now in this era. The album
Right.
sequencing, how you sequence the intros and the interludes and skits with each song. The album sequencing was phenomenal on this album. The rhymes by Redman, the metaphors that he used, the songs itself, very creative songs that he had on here, like Superman Lover. You know and Redman meets Reggie Noble. I think this is one of the best rap debut albums ever in history of any decade. You put this album up against anything that's out now, anything from the 2010s or the 2000s. I think it's definitely going to be up there on Mount Rushmore. It's one of my favorite Redman
But
albums.
they don't want to hear that.
Yeah, but they could kiss ass. They gonna get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what they think. I'm saying it's one of the best rap debuts ever of all time.
Exactly.
I don't care what region you from, west, east, south, wherever. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the best of all time. The songs that they picked the right singles, "Blow Your Mind" and "Tonight's the Night," which is his signature song now. I feel like he could have dropped more singles from this, like "How to Roll a Blunt."
Yeah. I don't know why that was never a single, man.
Yeah, I think it's that great. So 5 mics for me.
Definitely. Oh, and fun fact, I copped the Fordham Road version of this one cassette back in the day.
Oh man,
the bootleg version, kids.
Bootleg without the credits.
Yeah, you had to figure out which song was which.
Right. Yeah, we had no internet back then either.
Huh?
We had no internet back then either. Nah. You had to ask around like, yo, you got the retail joint?
Yep.
Let me write that down. Let me write down who produced what.
And side 1 was actually on side 2.
Yeah. the labeling was all fucked up on the cassette.
Yep. Yeah, man. Shout out to my grandmother. She bought it for me back in the day too. We was on Fordham Road.
That's dope.
Shit. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this off right here and everything like that too. I know you said you got your live show tomorrow.
It's always every Wednesday 8 p.m. Definitely, if Champ, if you are available, you join us with Unc and Ray Lansky and Rocker Bear. Shout out to them.
I'm gonna try to slice. I came last week, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did come last week. Okay.
Yeah.
Pause.
I don't know where he came at. It wasn't over here.
Hell no. Oh yeah, I did come. Yeah, because sometimes I be forgetting which weeks I be coming and shit.
Yeah.
So.
This is just getting worse right now at this moment.
What? This is why they took your ass off me the first time.
Let me stop.
I think it was your fault because you was talking about how, like, we
I talk about Smurfette. I'm like, bro, like, shit. People said worse than that.
Yeah, true. Oh man. So what we gonna review next, Reg?
Something we haven't done? I don't know.
No, I was talking about Trump and all the rappers love Trump.
Public Enemy. We did a Public Enemy discography with BJ like a couple years ago.
Let's review Fear of a Black Planet.
Did we do that one?
Because the anniversary of it is coming up too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think I did that solo. I think I did that one solo, but we can always do that one together. I don't mind.
Okay.
Because I was gonna actually get some rock reviews in, hopefully, if I get some time this fucking week.
They still doing rock? That's still a thing?
Oh, I told you I was gonna do Black Sabbath shit.
Yes, you did.
Pushing that shit.
I thought you meant like new rock. I'm like, there's new rock out? Who's putting out the rock music?
I mean, there's some new rock music out. I just don't listen to a lot of that shit too.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Also, we need to do that top 12 DMX music videos. We pushed that back due to Super Bowl.
Well, you pushed back a lot of episodes or so. Like, I wrote down all of the episodes that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, because mind you, I told y'all, because remember I scheduled it on Super Bowl, but then everyone was like, "Nah, I'm watching Super Bowl." So I was like, "Fuck."
Right.
I was like, fucking Dark Man X and shit. I don't give a fuck. I was like, I don't give a fuck about these teams and shit. Fuck.
The game was trash. We could end up going live anyway because the game was bad.
Yo, I slept through the Super Bowl, man.
The Patriots got their ass whipped. They got their ass whipped.
I didn't even watch the Bad Bunny halftime show, to be real with you.
It was okay. I mean, it was great for Latin people. People saying it's the best all the time. I'm like, have you all seen Michael Jackson? Hello.
Have y'all seen
Exactly.
Kendrick's?
You know what I'm saying? Have y'all seen Kendrick's
Have
song?
y'all,
Hello.
Did y'all see
have y'all
Prince?
seen have y'all seen Rihanna's?
Right. I didn't like Rihanna's song, but that she was pregnant at that time. I understand.
Hey, she still put on a
She,
show.
she didn't bring enough energy, but she was alright. But like Prince song was great too.
Yo,
Honestly, Kendrick should have won the album of the year, but that's another story for a different day. But yeah. So I'm just gonna leave this off right here. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I do apologize for the YouTube bullshit and stuff like that. But I am going to put these two videos together and stuff like that too. So hopefully by the end of this week, I am going to upload the full version of this and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube wants to play games and stuff. So before I go do another live, I want to actually get a new live streaming. But in the meantime, if y'all want to do StreamYard until I find a new one, I'm cool with that. I don't
Or
mind.
we just gonna record on Zoom and just pre-record it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do
True,
that
but
on Zoom.
sometimes
Or
yeah, but I do.
or IG Live. You never did an IG Live review before. You could go out on IG Live and do it live.
I mean, I could do IG live, but here's the thing: I don't want to do it on my phone because my phone be overheating if I leave my
Right.
phone on for like a period of time. So
Well, how is he gonna
I
do
could,
it? You have to do it on your phone though.
yeah, but see, I have an Android. Let's be, I have an Android, and
Right.
Androids,
But that's the only way they haven't, for whatever reason. You would think with all the technology you could be able to
right?
go live on
All
your
this
laptop.
AI bullshit, we could just do
Yeah,
IG
like
live on my laptop and shit. Like,
you have to do it on your phone. I don't know if you can do it off of your
actually,
iPad, but I know on your phone you got to go live on it.
hold on, hold on 1 second, try. Because there gotta be some way I can do this a live. Yeah, you can do live videos on my laptop. Yeah,
On IG.
yeah,
I never seen
on the
nobody go
laptop.
live on their laptop.
Oh shit, we can actually do this shit live. Okay. All right. Well, I might do a test run on
Right.
YouTube,
Yeah, you got
but
to do a
that's the
test
thing.
one first and see.
Hold on, wait a
mm,
minute, wait a minute. How am I gonna connect it to the YouTube and shit? I gotta look that shit up.
There's a way you can go simultaneous on YouTube and IG. I see Lucia do it all the time.
Yeah, but Lashia be
And,
doing some tricks and shit. She be having
and
some tricks. She
Mark
be
Nash
doing.
goes live too simultaneously on IG and YouTube.
Yeah, but he be
mm.
having connection issues sometimes too. That's the thing. Shit. Cause I just thought about that shit too. Fuck. I'm gonna look it up. Oh,
Hey, get these motherfuckers to subscribe to your IG so that you can go live and then they ain't gotta miss it. You know,
yeah, I definitely gotta look this shit. I'm gonna,
if
I'm gonna
if they miss it, then you just upload it to YouTube. That's what I've done that before, where I did IG lives and then just upload it to the channel.
Mm.
okay. We'll
You know,
Keeps freezing.
yeah,
we'll definitely talk about that because what is this reconnecting done? This has been fun. I'm
right.
just getting we get this has been fun. Um, so I guess together we're gonna do Fear of a Black Planet next by Public Enemy. Re-review that.
Okay.
That's dope.
Fuck it. Oh,
Is
I
this album
forgot.
out of print? Is this album out of print?
No, that's still in print. That's still in
It's still in
print.
print. Okay,
I forgot. Next week is the Nas week and shit like that too.
next week is Nas week. Okay,
Yeah.
you want to be here for Nas week, Tyson?
Of course.
So far, I'm gonna mention some of the shit so far because
Uh,
so far we're doing the full Nas discography breakdown. I'm talking about everything Nas related, from the
that's
solo
gonna be easy.
albums, collab albums, QB's Finest, The Firm. Um, what else? What else? What else Nas related? If you wanna, what else? Anything Nas related, I guess.
That whack movie with Steven Seagal.
Bravehearts, the Bravehearts album too. Oh God,
Yeah, let's do
I might need
Braveheart.
a drink for that one.
Yeah,
I
it's
might
I
need a
said
drink for
Nas
that.
I'm gonna
related,
sit that
so
one out, yo.
That that Bravehearts album is horrible.
This is Nas. I'm a veteran. And
hey, if I'm
y'all
gonna do
all
Firm,
know
I'm
who
gonna
I'm
do
better
Braveheart.
than.
The Firm
But the
album is
reason,
better. The Firm
the
album is way
reason,
better than Bravehearts album.
because Nas just surprised us with this whole run he did with Hit Boy and the Primo album. I'm like, you know what? this deserves a part two or a remastered edition and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then also we're gonna do a top Nas and Slum Remy beats, top Nas and Slum Remy collaborations and shit. Very controversial list because niggas like to talk shit about Salam and stuff like that too. But we gotta give Salam some love.
Salam is dope. He's a GOAT.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what I mean? You don't have the Fugees to score without Salam on that.
Was it one of those Fuji's beats, Fuji Law for Fat Joe originally?
Yeah, he passed up on.
I cannot picture Fat Joe on Fuji.
I can't picture him on that other. That's why it went to the right ones.
I cannot picture Fat Joe on that. I'm not. No, but he would have. You said what?
Did Fat Joe say that on his podcast?
No, it's true. It was for him, and he passed up on the track.
Oh, he never would have said that because we would look at him like, nigga, what the fuck? Yeah. Why would you pass that piece? I can just picture Jadakiss now.
I can't see him on that beat. Like, I can't see him on that beat. Maybe the remix, but not like as a single though.
Now, if it was How Many Mics,
right?
I can see Fat Joe on How Many Mics.
Yeah.
Maybe even Zealots and shit. Maybe.
Right.
But he has to collab with somebody like maybe like a Diamond D or
Diamond D was on the album. It would have been perfect.
I mean like Diamond D rapping and shit, you know?
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, Fear of a Black Planet, then we're gonna do that Nas week is next week, but I want to make sure I get this live shit straightened out because I don't want to come out wrong with Nas shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. There's gonna be some more Nas surprises and shit, so it's gonna be
Are we having Nas on the damn live stream with us? What other surprises?
You got connections like that, Reg.
We're just gonna celebrate one of the most celebrated MCs of all time.
Right.
I figured since it's the week that Illmatic came out, I figured, hey, why not just celebrate it? Celebrate it, go right.
At some point soon, you're gonna reveal the next rollout for Mass Appeal.
You know, watch him be like Poor Righteous Teachers. They have an album, MC Light. Maybe fucking a posthumous album, Miles Davis rap. Right. Miles Davis beats over some rap people rapping over that shit.
Posthumous Tupac album that nobody asked for.
Chill. Maybe a Michael Jackson and Nas album. You never know. Man. You never know.
Unreleased material from the Thriller era.
Yo.
900 songs.
Yo, y'all wildin'.
Stevie Wonder and Nas album. You never. Right. I'm ready. That Master P rollout was legendary last time. I ain't gonna hold it.
Yeah.
That shit was
definitely.
Now I didn't care for that Slick Rick album. I didn't care for that.
I liked it. I think it's better visual.
I like to dedicate this to my wife.
It's a better visual album because it like the songs make sense when you see the video.
You go from treat her like a prostitute to I like to dedicate this to my wife. Hi, honey.
Yo, Aaron, have you heard the OG version of Treat Her Like a Prostitute? That shit way better than the album version. Way fucking better. I love Great Adventures of Slick Rick. I love that beat to Treat.
Oh, you got the cassette album. Dope.
Get the fuck out of here. That's the original Treat Her Like a. Is that the original Slick Rick album on cassette?
Yeah, I stole it from my pops.
Ooh. You a lucky son of a. Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, I actually saw Dougie Fresh first album on cassette. I'm trying to get that shit for the collection video and shit. Wait, Aaron, you be collecting CDs and vinyls and all that shit too, or just cassettes?
I got a lot of CDs, man.
Yo, come to the collection video.
He never posted up.
Yeah, I want to see what this nigga got and shit. Though.
Everybody don't need to know everything, man. If I post my stand-up shit,
I don't have a problem posting it and bragging about it though, because I know I'm like these niggas ain't fucking with me. They ain't fucking with me.
Do you know what albums I showed in this video? As try, I be showing some weird shit on this channel.
That's why, like, people always ask me
soundtrack and shit. Bro.
You know. That's why people always ask me why you don't ever post none of your stand-up jokes. I'm like, because I don't want somebody stealing my
It's just good
jokes.
for bragging rights. That's all. I just love to. I post. I be like, yo, what y'all got? Y'all ain't fucking with me. When OG copy, y'all ain't fucking with me. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, you probably got like a 90s
vinyl poster. They ain't fucking with me on that.
What nigga you know got this shit?
I love that shit. That to me is her best album.
The best
The
album.
I
I'm
love
gonna be real
that
with you.
album.
This album is so good. I don't want her to come out with no more shit after this. I
She
don't
doesn't
think
need
she'll
to.
top this. I don't think she'll ever top this shit.
She
This
doesn't
damn
need
fucking
to.
good.
You don't need the money.
And mind you, I got the deluxe edition with "Sex with Me," nigga.
Yeah, that's
Her
fine.
best song she's ever
And
done.
I wasn't even a Rihanna fan. I'm like, but when we did the review for that, I'm like, yo, this is our best album. I ain't even got to listen to the other shit.
"Sex with Me" over "Umbrella," "Take a Bow," "What's My Name." I don't give a fuck.
For sure.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want her to come out, and
it's just good to post, but especially if you got the cassette. If you got like a cassette collection, there's so many like.
Yeah, I still got Onyx first album on cassette.
See? I had that on cassette, and I have the CD now. But like, I'm like, bro, like it's just good for bragging rights. That's all. It's just some harmless shit, you know. Look, he got the Simpsons shit. I could have bought that years ago. I'm like, bro, I don't even want that. I don't even want that shit. I don't want to hear Bart Simpson rapping. You know what I mean?
You mean Nancy Cartwright?
And the Maniacs, got the only Red will buy shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's only I would buy some shit like that. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. Look at this shit show. They gotta get that Ashley.
She had talent.
That's my crush right there. Stop that.
She had talent though.
I actually like that shit.
They ain't promote the album. Columbia ain't promote the album though.
Wasn't she signed to Michael Jackson's label? The Michael Jackson label with that album?
Columbia Records she was on, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe it might be a 360. I don't know.
Right.
You know these motherfuckers will have joint deals like a motherfucker. But yeah, man, this has been fun as fuck. So I'm gonna get my live shit situated before I actually find a legit live. I'm gonna do some test runs and stuff like that too. Cause again, I'm not trying to come bullshit. That's why I've been doing like a lot more pre-recorded bullshit. Cause after what we witnessed with Evie Mux, yeah, right. But I'll definitely try to come into the channel tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then next week I'm gonna come. And stuff like that. I gotta get ready for some DJ gigs too, so you know how that shit goes. You know, I gotta make some money. But thank y'all so much for watching. Ant, shout out to Ant, shout out to Try, shout out to everybody, shout out to Starship. You already know how that goes. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers later. Peace. Make sure y'all subscribe, because we have to say subscribe and stuff like that, because niggas ain't subscribing. Shit.
Why you think they niggas?